Hello everyone, to the debut video of the full Manga Alchemist. A little bit of background on me. I used to do some YouTube paintball stuff, just reviews of certain stuff. I'd have companies send me things, but nothing too crazy. That was like an old hobby of mine. But grown up, I did that when I was like 16. Started doing other things, watching anime, playing video games, and collecting manga. And this, obviously, from the name of the channel, this is going to be very manga centric. But I'm going to do reviews on new manga I've read. I'm going to do reviews on uh, video games that I've played, anything like that, anime, anything, and any suggestions that anyone in the comments or anyone that might subscribe to the channel. I don't know if it's going to be a flop or have anyone. I'd be grateful for 2 people watching my videos. So I'm going to start this channel off by a just a manga collection video. That seems to be so y'all can see where my starting point is and just kind of go with this journey with me. I'll start up the top. I'll just go over my big shelf. It's my main shelf I have, and we'll just kind of go over some things on it. Of course, I'm big into board games. Got a couple just aesthetically pleasing ones. But we'll start here. I only started collecting manga about 6 months ago. Got this Naruto 1 through 17. Obviously not complete. They are a thing. I grew up watching Naruto. I'm wanting to get the full series. I'm slowly working on that, but I got 17 volumes on a really, really good deal. So hopefully going to get more of that. Move over, I have Tomy from Junji Ito. Junji Ito is just haunting as far as his art and everything. I love it. It's fantastic. Uzumaki is my favorite work of his, but Tomy's the only one I have currently. Then I have I'm Hero. I haven't read this yet. I picked it up like 2 weeks ago. Everyone that has talked to me about it has said it's the best zombie manga they've ever read. And I mean, I could tell by some of the art in it, it's like pretty gorgeous. But I'm waiting to get into that. One of the first mangas I ever bought, and was just kind of on a whim, is another. It's a pretty gory series, suspense filled. Really confusing. The manga is. The anime, not so much. The anime, people watch it just for the weird Final Destination type kills. But the manga is just way more confusing to me. I didn't really enjoy it. I don't know if I'll get rid of it, but it's my first one I ever bought. Yeah, it's all-in-one edition. So, just I would say not for the price. If you can pick it up fairly cheap, give it a read, but just wait on it if you can't. Then my second favorite anime series ever was Hunter x Hunter. So when I started collecting manga, I was like, all right, I'm going to pick up the first 3. I know it's on hiatus right now, and I don't know when it's not going to be on hiatus. So I'm just waiting, putting that on the back burner. Got that. Really want to do it. I just know his art fluctuates, and I'm not a huge fan of that. But I get it. He has health issues that hinder him from doing things like that. So hopefully that gets off hiatus and it's done in our lifetime. Speaking of hiatuses, Berserk. So Berserk Volumes 1, I have 40. It's just borrowed by a friend. Also have the light novel he did, The Flame Dragon Knight. Haven't read it yet. Berserk, I'm not going to talk too much about Berserk. Everyone knows that Berserk is fantastic. Anyone that says that everything after the Golden Age arc is bad, I don't understand what you're reading. I had a friend tell me when he read Volume 40 that was his favorite volume. I don't get that, but it's pretty damn good, guys. Like, geez. Yeah, got a little Overwatch right there. Move down here. Seraph at the End, Volumes 1 through 10. I really, really enjoyed the anime. I'm about Volume 5 in the manga. Same thing. You can tell the anime took it pretty much, panel for panel. I'm waiting till the later stuff. Also, when you're buying lots of books, guys, buyer beware. You're going to get stuff like this. Just big stickers that you're not going to understand why they didn't show them in the picture. Let's see. Okay. The Promised Neverland, volumes 1 through 12. That's ongoing, and it's currently all that's out right now. Guys, if you haven't picked up The Promised Neverland, just pick up the first volume, and from the end of the first volume on, if you're not hooked, then that just type of style isn't for you. But holy shit, guys, it is fantastic. The story is gripping, the characters are lovable, and it's a fantastic story. And the manga had come out saying that it's going to be a short, concise story. So I'm expecting like 20 volumes and it'd be done. So it's not going to be that big of a commitment, and you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't pick that up. Okay. Uh, uh, Gigantomaxima. I haven't read it. It's the only other published work by the creator of Berserk. I haven't read it yet because I have been picking up other things. I've been reading other series that you'll see later on the shelf. But from what I've heard, it's really good. And then I have The God's Lie. I have not read it yet. A lot of one-shots I haven't read. The cover of this is stunning. And it has this textured feel to it. I don't understand what exactly how they made it out of, but it's really nice in the hands. Like, I enjoy it in like while I'm holding it. Then I have Black God. Haven't read those. Picked them up at a flea market. They only had 3. I just picked them up to see if I liked it or not. Never got around to reading it. Hellsing Volume 1. Hellsing is super out of print. It's a fantastic series. I've read it. I read it online. I've also seen the anime. If you haven't seen the anime and you just want a hell crazy, gory, funny, good time, go watch Hellsing. Also, MPD Psycho. I don't see a lot of other manga collectors, especially some of the bigger time ones, having this in their collection. They'll have 2,500 volumes and not have this. Yes, this is discontinued. Yes, the volumes are super thin, but it's a super good series. And just take a look at these covers, guys. I only have 3, 1 to 3. And it got discontinued after volume, like, I think in the teens. I think it was 12 or 13. These covers are crazy stunning. It's basically about a detective with multiple personality disorder. Like, just gorgeous. I hope one day they pick it up and at least print the rest of them in English, because that would be so good. Moving on over. Gundam, The Origin. I haven't started reading it yet. Picked these up like last week. Published by Vertical. I really, really wish that Viz and Dark Horse would take a note out of Vertical and publish in some formats like this. Dark Horse is trying to with their new Full Metal editions of Full Metal Alchemist, which I'm going to be picking those up. But from what everyone says, the story of this is totally worth the time and the money that you're going to spend. So I'm going to try to get the rest of these before they go out of print. Really worried they're going to, but I hope they don't until I get them. Bunch of D&D books. The last series, manga-wise, on my shelves is 20th Century Boys. I've read through Volume 1. Gripped me immediately, but I love Urasawa because the first manga series I actually read was Monster. I had a girlfriend about 3 years ago who had the entire series, read it, loved it, and then I fell out of things for a little bit and got back into it, and the first series other than Berserk that I got was 20th Century Boys, and I'm going to be picking those up as they come out. I know there's like one more out currently, but manga's expensive, guys. So I'm just going to pick that up, and I'm going to continue reading it. I'll go ahead and show my other stuff real quick. Preacher by Garth Ennis. If nobody knows Preacher the comic is, it's what the AMC show is based off of. Read the comic. The comic is so good. They're not in the greatest condition, really yellowed, but got them for a steal. Got them for like $25 for all of them. And if you go to like a comic store where they're brand new, it's going to be like $15 a comic. So pretty expensive. My little thing there. And then I just have a bunch of random books, you know, random. And my signature edition playmat for Magic. But that's about it. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing new videos. I got a manga haul coming up with a surprise box. All it is they said there was Naruto volumes in it. It is a surprise box. I got it for super cheap. And I'm going to do a manga haul and opening on that. But until then, I appreciate anyone that's took the time out of their day to watch this. Subscribe. It's going to be a pretty regular upload schedule. And I'll see y'all.